So, quite a few leftist politicians put out videos attacking President Trump before tonight's big speech. There's just one problem, or really quite a few problems. Let's talk about it. How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about quite a few leftist politicians putting out videos attacking President Trump before tonight's big speech. Now, tonight's speech is basically the State of the Union address. Although they're not calling it that, I don't know why, but that's what it is. It'll be before a joint session of Congress. It'll be all over television. And of course, I will stream that tonight live on the channel. That'll be at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Now, the politicians are trying to put out videos ahead of it to attack Trump, to kind of poison the well, to make you think a certain thing before you go into it and watch it. You'll have what they think in your mind. I guess that's the point. Now, the problem is they put out the exact same video. I'm talking about there's no differences. It was edited the same way with the same footage. They were using probably the same camera and microphone setup. It was like you had an intern just go from office to office and record this and have them read a teleprompter, and then they put it online. It's like, y'all don't understand that we have the internet and we can see more than one person's page. We can see that Cory Booker and Pocahontas and everybody put out the exact same video. Now, I think there is a reason why they did this, okay? I have an article right here I want to get to before we get to the actual video, which of course I do have, okay? Let's check this out right here. New York Post, moderate Democrats hatch comeback plan that distances party from far left politics and embraces patriotism. So what they did was go out to Loudoun County, a rich county right there in D.C., Richmond, north of Richmond. Shout out to that dude. But anyway, they went out there and said, hey, check it out. We got to figure out a plan to get back the working class. Okay. Hello, fellow workers. I'm a worker as well. I live in Loudoun County in a mansion that costs $2.5 million from taxpayer money. But don't worry, I'm one of you. That's their idea here. And part of this is putting out these TikTok style videos to try and capture working class people. Okay, now let's get to one of the videos here. This is from Chuck Schumer. Okay, I'm going to play his so you can actually hear what he's saying. Then we're going to get to everybody that put out the exact same video. And of course, I will link to this and the article and everything else in the box. If you're on IG, visit a link in the bio, go to the corresponding article on the website. But without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
When I win, I will immediately bring prices down starting on day one.
That ain't true. That's what you just heard. Since day one of Donald Trump's presidency, prices are not down, they're up. Inflation is getting worse, not better. The prices of groceries, gas, housing, eggs, of essentials is not getting better, it's getting worse. Meanwhile, Donald Trump has done nothing, goose eggs, to lower prices for you. Instead, he's pardoned violent criminals who savagely beat police officers on January 6th. That's an effing disgrace. He's letting Elon Musk take a chainsaw to vital government programs and then, even worse, giving him access to Americans' most sensitive data. Social security numbers, tax returns, health care bills. He's fired thousands of essential workers, people who help our veterans get their benefits, people fighting Ebola in Africa so it doesn't come here. He's frozen funding for vital programs that so many American families need. Cancer research, education funding, payments to family farmers, and so much worse. Why are they doing this? Trump, Musk, Doge are taking these vital services away from you for one reason only, so they can give tax breaks to their billionaires club. Their plan is awful, simply awful. Billionaires win, families lose. And that is the truth.
All righty, so there we go. That is your boy, Chucky Schumer. And he recorded this video for you guys to see. That's on his Twitter page. Now, there are quite a few of these exact same videos, okay? There's quite a few of these. Now, look, all of these people recorded the exact same video, all right? You have Mark Warner, Tammy Baldwin, Cory Booker, Pocahontas, a.k.a. Elizabeth Warren, Dick Durbin, Tammy Duckworth, Marie Hirono, Chris Coons, Richard Blumenthal, Alex Padilla, Chris Van Hollen, Gary Peters, Ben Ray Lujan, Chuck Schumer, of course, Jeff Merkley, Peter Weitz, Mark Kelly. All of them recorded the exact same video. Now, I don't know why. Like, I don't really get it. I guess maybe they think that we're not going to be able to make the kind of compilation. Like, we're just too dumb to be able to do that. I don't really get it. Now, I want you to hear just how similar these videos are. And also, I want you to see how similarly they were shot.
When I win, I will immediately bring prices down starting on day one.
That ain't true. That's what you just heard. Since day one of Donald Trump's presidency, prices are not down, they're up. Inflation is getting worse, not better. Prices of groceries, gas, eggs, of essentials, it's not getting better, it's getting worse. Meanwhile, Donald Trump has done nothing to lower costs for you. Instead, he's promoting violence.
Look, now, they even put in the same B-roll for the January 6th stuff. It's shot in the exact same way. Now, I don't want to play that too much because it's just kind of a lot of noise, but I wanted you to see just how similar everything was. And then also, something else you need to notice. It's all shot the same. So it's like they're probably in their office, they're sitting down in the chair, and they all have the microphone, like the DJI Osmo mic. They have that mic, they're holding it like it's a TikTok video, okay? So it's all done the same way, the same B-roll footage, the same thing. So again, intern go from office to office with, let's say something like this, right? This right here is a teleprompter, okay? And has a tripod on it. So they could put a teleprompter right in front of them, have them read it, and then record them. They could probably put the camera right behind here and just have them talk like that. That's probably what happened. They took that teleprompter and the camera and the mic and went from office to office to office and say, hey, read that, and we're going to upload it, and that'll be what we use against the president. Okay, now, is that what they were able to come up with in Loudoun? Is that what they came up with? Okay, let's get one intern with one camera, one DJI Osmo, one Elgato teleprompter, have everybody do that. That'll help them get back in the good graces to the American people. They don't understand that we have gotten beyond them. They don't get it. At one point in time in this country, we relied upon what the mainstream media told us. We relied upon what the politicians told us, but we don't have to do that anymore. Okay? So maybe they think in their mind, okay, people just follow Chuck Schumer on the internet, and whatever he says is going to be what he says, and they won't see it anywhere else because they don't follow anybody else. They don't understand the American people. That's the problem. Richmond, north of Richmond, up there in the ivory tower, isolated away from the rest of society, they think they understand certain things. They think they know better than we do, but they don't even understand us. How can they know better than us when they don't even know us? It doesn't make any sense. Now, as I close, I want to say this. Democrats, this is pretty bad. And I hope that Trump mentions this in the address tonight. Again, it's a State of the Union address without it being called that, but it's the same thing. It always happens like right around right now. It's always before a joint session of Congress. They're trying their best to poison the well and make the American people think that the speech is going to be bad or go into it with a predetermined mind without being open-minded. That's their solution by doing stuff like this. If that's the best you came up with in Virginia, it kind of underlines the point. That was probably a paid-for mission. You probably got these paid consultants, these white black people raised by the white liberals in their institutions, okay? Those be the ones telling you stuff like this. You believe it, and you go out there and do it, and it doesn't work, and you're wondering why it doesn't work. Again, you got to come back to being authentic rather than what you think being authentic is, which, of course, obviously it's not. And I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? What's your opinion about their message, the exact same message? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments below. You guys know where I'm at. This is pretty pathetic. My thing is, okay, you could put out a message on your social media, but let it come straight from you. Be authentic, like me. Okay, I could just get on my phone right now. All right, I could record something right here. Boom. The teleprompter you saw is only for my ad reads. I don't need a teleprompter to do my videos. I don't write anything down for my videos. I just speak. And that's why people know that I'm an authentic person and they can trust me. These politicians like that. Donald Trump has it. And that is a big part of the reason why the American people have always loved President Trump. Before he came down the escalator with Melania, back in the early 2000s, the 90s, the 80s, everybody always loved Trump. These people that I just showed you are the ones trying to convince us that he's a bad person. They're trying, and it's just not working. They had their dirty tricks in the 2020 election. That worked, but we caught wind of that. We fixed all that, and now it's not going to work. So they got to actually rely upon being talented, being dynamic, and they don't have it. Nobody in their camp has it. They relied so long on dirty tricks, underhanded stuff, being corrupt, having the swamp. Once they are not able to use that, once that is taken away from them, what do they have left? Nothing, apparently. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that is all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.